6:43. Are you feeling lucky? Ohio casinos do reopen this morning. That includes Belterra Park in Anderson Township and the newly renamed Hard Rock Casino in downtown. And that is where we find 9 News reporter Allie Kramer, who managed to get inside onto the gambling floor. And I see there are people behind you, Allie.
Yeah, Julie, I was kind of surprised that when we were out there at 5 o'clock this morning, there was one person waiting in line, and now it's actually pretty busy in here. People need their gambling, and it's going to look a lot different when they walk in. One of the first things we noticed was the social distancing. So they've actually taken these 2 slot machines offline, and that allows 6 feet of distance between people that are playing the slots, of course. The other thing that's really cool that we noticed is when you get to the table games. I got to tell you, there's no poker room open yet, but the table games are really cool because they have this plexiglass barrier on them. And so, not only does this distance you from the person sitting next to you, but also, of course, from the dealer on the other side. And most of the table games are, in fact, going to be open here at Ohio casinos. There are strict guidelines for the reopening. They must specify special hours for at-risk gamblers, like the elderly. Employees and guests, they must all receive temperature checks and health screenings upon arrival. It's really cool here at Hard Rock Cincinnati. It's just sort of a scanner that you walk through to get your temperature taken, and it's a little different there at Belterra Park. You do not have to have a mask at Belterra Park in Anderson Township. You do, however, have to have one here at the future home of Hard Rock. There won't be any crowds. Ohio is requiring about 50% capacity. Hard Rock is taking it even further. They are only doing 20% capacity to keep everyone safe. And we kind of mentioned the table games. The slot machines, some of them are going to be turned off and moved for social distancing. No poker tables, craps and blackjack tables. They're limited to about 3 or 4 players because of those barricades and the plexiglass that was put in. And you know what? We saw something really cool earlier today, and it's kind of a way that they're cleaning the machines. It's actually an electrostatic atomizer. It's basically a backpack that you wear that's full of solution, and they walk around and they spray this fine mist all over everything. So that's how they're able to kind of keep everything clean. And this casino will be open 24/7. They won't be closing down for any of that deep cleaning because, well, it's going on all the time, Julie.